Unfortunately, it's just a mess out there. Brutal drives everywhere. Love the rain, hate to drive in it. And for those who have to travel in it this morning, just be very careful and leave time for travel because you're going to want to take it extra slow. We're now starting to see that rainfall along the 15. Earlier, it was kind of just confined to the 5 freeway, and now it's becoming a lot more widespread. All right, we're tracking a pretty serious crash. A car flipped entirely on its roof on the 5 North right at Via de la Valle. That's what you're looking at there. And it's in the middle lane. So as you can imagine, it's causing quite the gridlock as you make your way out of Solana Beach, headed towards Del Mar, UTC, and the La Jolla area. And this is what it looks like on that southbound drive. It's just an absolute mess. And you could actually see all of that red developing from the Golden Triangle northbound. We are also tracking, or I should say, if you want to opt for any alternate routes, you could hop on El Camino Real, take that northbound, and then get onto Via de la Valle and then get back on the freeway that way. You'll avoid all of that backup. Again, that's one of the alternate routes you could take this morning. We're also tracking a spin out. The car reportedly went down an embankment on the 15 right at Gopher Canyon. This is going to slow things down, headed out of Bonsall, Rainbow, Fallbrook, even Temecula as you cross into San Diego from Riverside. And then we're also tracking a crash at Carroll Canyon. That crash blocking the fast lane. This one just came in a few minutes ago, and this is just as you approach the top of the Golden Triangle. All right, again, as I mentioned, it's just a mess. We're also seeing that there's plenty of flooding out there, 78 right where it meets the 5 connector. And then we're tracking this, a spin out 78 west right at Melrose. And then another crash, 5 south at Encinitas. So the list is only going to grow. As I mentioned, as the rain becomes more widespread, we'll now start to see incidents likely in the South Bay and East County as well. Travel times have officially transitioned into the yellow, meaning we're seeing a good amount of slowing, 15 to about 20, headed southbound in from Oceanside and Encinitas.
I hope
a crash or some sort of hazard on the roadways, maybe some flooding. So yeah, and then of course all of that green is where we're seeing the wettest roads, and it's pretty widespread from the north all the way to the south. All right, the latest crash, we got a spin out 15 south right at Friars Road. We also have a rollover crash. This is going to slow things down if you're making your way towards downtown in from South Park, Golden Hill, headed from the 94 once you reach the 805. Just a heads up, we are crawling everywhere, reducing visibility right now. So you can't really see much in the distance there as cars approach the 15 connector. And it is looking like a parking lot in both directions headed in from Escondido this morning. Travel times are now at a crawl, anywhere between 25 to 30 minutes headed southbound in from Oceanside and Escondido. If you're headed in from the East County, take a look at that. Nearly 40 minutes right now to get you in from Lemon Grove to downtown via the 94 West. About a 20-minute ride. This is typically about 7 minutes to get you in from Santee to Tierra Santa. And then this is what it looks like an hour right now in from Chula Vista up to the 94 near City Heights, 35 minutes, full span of the 5 coming in from the 54 up to the 8. Eric? On your Wednesday, we're tracking a crash that's going to slow things down in a huge way coming in from the North County. This is on the 5 right at Solana Beach, Loma Santa Fe on the southbound end, and it looks like traffic backed up all the way towards Palomar Airport Road. Here's what it looks like. Again, you can see those glossy roads. .com/traffic is where you can find more updates. We'll be back after these messages.